sleeping. Blow in prep. They're filled, so
Nice.
so
That thing's sweet.
that's what I thought too.
Man, pop
For free, I mean.
a freaking engine in there. One of those CCKs you just took apart.
That's a.
450 out of it.
If I had another 450 crank, it's possible, but that's why I need the early frame for that. A 67 430.
Lift rod for the deck on too.
I didn't even. I see the serial number in there, but I can't
My
tell.
shortfall is lift rod.
Let's see if I can zoom in and see it. Oh, no, blurry. Oh, didn't work. Oh, I'll try and get a picture, guys, but I can't read it
It's a
from
rear
here.
tank too, huh?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Sure.
supposedly he said
Does
it's
it
a
have electric
67.
lift on it, or is that the
No,
headlight?
that's the fuse. That's what I told him.
Yeah.
And then they put an amp gauge in the dash on it,
Huh.
so that's kind of nice.
I want to do that in a couple.
And the shift plate on it is over there. It's custom stainless steel. I don't know if you can see it, but
It's got the bent seat pan support.
yeah, that makes it an early one. So later on they were flat. But yeah, that's at least a an RW3 dog look at this machine. The frame is starting to crack on it too. It's in the same place
Oh, yeah.
my other 67's broke, but it's not broke as bad. My one at home, it's broke the whole way up to the second rail.
Yeah, I got one like that. It's welded. Someone welded it.
Mm-hmm. Have to weld it, but all right. It's cold, guys. So later.
Because normally this is sliding loose in the groove and the snap ring's holding it from falling out. But now the snap ring is holding it in place.
Where did that key come from? Who's making this?
Somebody,
It's just key stock, so
Yeah, but somebody making that. It's not a gravy.
It's not gravely.
no.
Somebody just handed that to me.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a
darn
heck of a good
You
idea.
got to tear it apart to put the damn thing in anyway. So,
Yeah, right. Yeah, if you're not going in there, yeah.
so you might as well get your magnet out and go to work.
This is that is a fabulous
Oh,
idea.
it's a great idea. If they'd have put it in from day one.
Yeah.
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 Just the few little quirks they have. Figure out little tricks along the way. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
See that snap ring? That snap ring right there
Yeah, we can see it.
was holding the gear.
Keep it from
the
falling out.
key plate
Yeah,
It's just
From
to keep it from coming
falling
out.
through.
but it didn't physically hold it.
Okay.
Just kept it from coming out.
So you want to make sure that this was in the right position and all. But now that someone's made that key, and here they go and put the key in place, have a snap ring. They squeeze the snap ring, put it in as a unit, and it's there.
Now, the key, this piece is probably a quarter-inch longer than what the original would have been.
Probably something like that. Yeah.
That's really material.
Well, you want to have the same amount of previous there, roughly.
As long as it doesn't protrude out the ends of the gear, it really doesn't matter. You'd have less. The more material you have, the less chance in theory of shearing it, but in theory you shouldn't have that hard of a shear load on it.
That is slick.
Yep, I agree completely, John.
A very, very simple fix. That is slick. So, was this Brian's doing?
I do not know. I just walked over here about 3 seconds ago.
I just saw the pieces here on the table, and
I do not know who gets credit for that one.
Now, where does that gear, where does this gear go?
Who's responsible for this?
That's a good one.
Is this Brian?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're kind of all wishing we'd have come up with it right now, but
It only takes once.
yeah.
It's one.
I think this
Ralph is over here testing owning coils.
That's just a matter of whether or not that one's done. That one tests out okay. Whether it
Actually
really
works or not.
is another thing, but it passes the test in the manual without a $3,000 meter.
Yep. So we got 37 Model L. Good, you're fine.
Sorry. We can do it right here.
Well, he's got the other tractor out there.
This would be.
Oh, I got
This would be the same thing.
Oh, that's the reversing PTO part of it. Pretty neat.
The material is perfect.
Really?
There's no holes in it. There's no problem.
The Amish. Some Amish guy did that.
He knew what he was doing.
You have it going in?
Well, so far we're doing good. Start them all before we tighten any.
Yeah, man.
So they all line up.
Oh, I missed one.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Nope, still good.
So I guess they did have a jig of some sort to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, maybe what they did, they may have just had a, maybe they just had a plate made up for the drill bits to line up and just drilled the holes to match.
Style plug.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And what is that, like drill rod or something? Or?
That is actually our pin that we use for miners have some of the bolter stuff in the front. They use those for shear pins.
Oh,
With those 4 loads, and they don't shear.
I was going to say, yeah.
Shear pins that don't shear.
I was about ready to say, that's a heck of a shear
We
pin.
had 4 30mm bolts in some of the older ones, and the guys would use it, and they would start working a little bit, and they could shear them off.
Right.
4. Then they put 4 of
Grade 8
those
stuff,
in,
I assume.
and it don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bolts are a little bit beyond 8, and the head of the bolts has joy in the head. And has the brand and the globe and everything. It's very hard to break.
Wow. Well, I imagine they see a little bit of stress.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a little bit, you know. A few tons worth of stress.
To say the least.